Hi heathens! Today's video is going to be my April 2025 Ice Cream Beauty beauty box. For those of you who do not know, it is a monthly beauty subscription. They have a box and a bag, and you get full-size items inside, typically more indie brands, which I really like, and I've gotten a lot of like duo, multi-chrome, iridescent type products, and I love that. So this box easily became my favorite. The main difference, of course, between the box and the bag, the box you get a few more items, and you don't always get the same products between the two. This month there was choice. I believe it was for colored eyeshadow base or eyeshadow primer. I did not do choice this month, so I have no idea which one of those I'm going to get, and quite honestly, the reason I didn't make a choice is because I don't care. I'm going to be excited to get any of them, and I play with enough eyeshadow colors that I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Like, I don't think I'm going to get colors where I'm like, huh, when the heck am I going to use that, you know? So without further ado, we are going to get on into it. So, as always, the best things in life are sweet. And we have our little card here that confirms it is April. It is bunny kisses and beauty wishes. Oh my god, I love that. So, kisses from Sunny the bunny. Oh, I love that. Okay. This is a kind of sneak peek. Can you see what's in there? We have another Medusa's makeup item, which I'm kind of excited about, and that's what I'm going to pull out first, because I feel like we've gotten one of these in like the last 2 or 3 boxes, if it's the same type of item, and it is. So I hope it's not melted, because it was kind of warm today, but it hasn't been out there that long. This is a Medusa's makeup lipstick, and it is in the shade Tamed. Is that backwards for y'all? Maybe, maybe not. And we have the same packaging as on the other ones, and it's got the shade name on the bottom. Ooh. Okay, I can't tell. I don't know if you'll be able to tell either. We'll find out when I put it on. I can't tell if it's like glittery shimmery, or if it just has that look from being out in the heat. Can we tell? I don't know. We're going to put it on and we're going to find out. So, Tamed is the color. Very nice, My Lips But Better color. It's a little more brown. It looks a lot darker on camera, honestly, than it does in person. I still can't tell if it's shimmery. I have no idea, y'all. Maybe y'all can tell on that swatch better than I can. It's a really pretty lipstick either way. So, that I like. Next, ooh, I see our primers. So it was going to be 3 that you got, and I got this set, which is, I don't know if they're all pastels, but I got TFTI. I'm going to have to find out what that stands for. Cupcake and Jelly, which is a yellow, a pink, and then a more hot pink. As you can see, Cupcake is lighter than Jelly. And these are from Beauty Creations. It doesn't say what the TFTI stands for. If you know what that stands for, let me know. Tutti Frutti time it is. That's what I'm gonna say it stands for. I don't, TFTI, I don't know. Am I just having a dumb moment? But yeah, it says they are a color-based primer, multi-use, a primer enhancer. They are for lip and body art, cut crease, cruelty-free, water-resistant, creamy and blendable, easy to use. And then it just says to shake well. So I'm very excited to try these at some point. Again, these are fine colors for me. I love me some yellow eyeshadow, so that's going to be great for my Honey palette from ColourPop. And then the pink cupcake is going to be great for pink. Jelly I could use for pink or purple. Quite honestly, I could use all of them for just about any color and just give like a different, saying a different base is kind of like duh, but like a different base in the sense that like maybe if I use pink and then put blue on it, I'm going to wind up with a more purple look. You know what I mean? So that's fine. We will try that at some point. Next we have, ooh, something else from Charmacy. It is a duochrome eyeliner. Okay. CMC Stellar eyeliner. Do we have a shade? Maybe not. I don't know. It's got a very interesting box though. It like opens like this. No. It is... I just took the whole package out. Okay. Well, that doesn't help anyone, does it? I don't know why I struggle with boxes. So it's, I think 909, not 606. But it could be either way. I think it's 909. But it's like a pearly white. I assume it's a liquid liner, like with a flicky tip. Yeah. Versus like having a super sturdy one. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. I feel like that's something that I would either use alone or with a very specific look. Seeing if you can catch the shift. Because it's like green and pink. Ooh, you can kind of see it there. Just depending on how the light is hitting it. Very pretty. Okay, I like that. Then we have, from Estate Cosmetics, haven't seen them in a while, the Blush Sorbet Liquid Blush. I have mine in the shade Pomelo. Pomelo? Pomelo? I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I like the packaging. Very plastic, but it looks nice. And that's a very pretty, like, soft pink. Okay. Alright, we're going to try it out. You know what? Let's go in. Let me get my mirror back out. I'm going to use my fingers on the first side. Let's see what kind of applicator we have. Okay, so to me, this is more of an eyeshadow applicator than a blush applicator. Don't know if that's too much or too little. But we're gonna take our finger and just blend that around. I gotta say, I like that color a lot so far. And it definitely shears out rather nicely. I like that. And it's not leaving a whole lot on my finger. Okay, let's do the other side and see if we can make them relatively even as far as the way they look. Blend it out. I like this a lot. Kind of makes me wonder if they have an orange or purple one, because I've been on the hunt for a good orange and a good purple blush. So if you know one, let me know. Oh yeah, I like that. That's cute. Okay. Now, back to the box. Okay, that blush gets a thumbs up from me. I like that a lot. And then I think last but hopefully not least, we have a palette. It is, it's Bunny Love from Sugar Drizzle. Tell me that's not the cutest. Okay, so looking at the back, it looks like it's a face palette, because at the top we have a few shades that are pressed pigments for cheeks, then we have eyeshadow, and then blush. If you can see those descriptors on there, like above the ingredients. Alright. Inner packaging is the same as the outer carton. Ooh. Okay. Very interesting, because there are 3 shades that I would think are for the face, and the rest are set up like eyeshadows. Like, you see what I mean? I would have a tough time getting my brush in any of the small ones, but it says Cottontail Whiskers and Hippie Hop, which are the bottom 3, are blushes, but then it says pressed pigment for cheeks are Willow, Burrow, Thump, and Rhubarb. Willow, Burrow, which one's Thump? Thump and Rhubarb. I guess they just can't call them eyeshadows or something. So we are going to swatch some of these shades and then use it in an upcoming Get Ready With Me. So I want to swatch Garden, since it's like the only different color. Ooh, pretty pastel green. Let's swatch Corn, which is a very interesting yellow shimmer. Very pretty. I want to swatch Thump, of course. Ooh, look at that. And then let's swatch Cottontail, which looks like it's going to be a good highlighter shade. Whoa, there we go. Alright, let's swatch these, I guess, down the arm. Good old classic swatching here. Maybe bad swatching here. Let's try that again. A little lower. There we go. That first shade did not get a fair shake because of how I swatched it. The shimmers are gorgeous, though. We're gonna re-swatch that first shade I went in again, so that we can actually see it on my arm and not like all the way up my arm. Very, very pretty. There is one other shade I want to swatch, and it's the Hippie Hop shade, which is also one of the blushes, but it's like shimmery, and Whiskers is not shimmery. So, swatch it down beside that highlighter shade. Very pretty. Cannot see myself necessarily using it as a blush, but very pretty shade nonetheless. Okay, so to get into our prices for the month. First, we have the Bunny Love palette by Sugar Glow Cosmetics. See, this says that it includes 10 beautiful shadows, 1 glowy highlighter, and 2 soft blushes. So, we're just going to assume all of them at the top are eyeshadows. It is $40. The Blush Sorbet by Estate Cosmetics is $15. It does come in 6 universal shades. Excuse me, oh my goodness, is what it says on the paper. The Multi-Chrome Liner says that it shifts between white, silver, blue, green, and lilac. Okay. I don't necessarily see all of those, but I definitely see some of them. I'm mostly getting the blue, silver, and green. I mean, pink, silver, and green. No blue. No blue in there. That is $21. How did it dry down? I mean, that's not bad. Just trying not to get the lipstick, because, yeah, not transfer proof. The eyeshadow primers, wait, did I finish? The liner is $21. The eyeshadow base primers by Beauty Creations are $6 each. We get 3, so $18 for what we received. And then the Creamy Bullet lipstick is $14. And I like the way that looks. I think it goes really well with the blush shade. I'm all nice and swatched up. But definitely stay tuned for a look with that Bunny Love palette. Little glimpse at the pricing. And yeah, that is my April 2025 Beauty Ice Cream Beauty box. Don't know what I was trying to say there. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more of my content. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.